what an intriguing match in prospect. Rangers playing in the 7th successive final. They've never been beaten outside of Celtic by another team in the final in 53 years. And of course, Aberdeen hadn't won the cup in 12 years, although they went into this game as favourites. It was a sparkling and colourful spectacle as the teams came out onto Hampden Park.
And the Aberdeen team shows only really one significant change, and that is that John McMaster is in, and the man we thought might have played, Peter Weir, is out of this side. There seems to be some suggestion of doubt about Weir's fitness, but if it weren't that, would you be surprised at all by the very fact that he might have been dropped in preference to McMaster, Paul?
Well, I think it's McMaster is a very good player, and I think on the day, I think he's trying to play a wee bit tighter than normal at the beginning, and I think that's why McMaster's in and Weir isn't.
So that is an Aberdeen team which has been playing with great confidence. And there is Rangers, and one interesting feature is that you could be looking at a Rangers team fielding 3 players who are about to play the last of a game for the club. There's Sandy Jardine, Colin Jackson, Alec Miller, and if we include the substitutes bench, Tommy McLean. That would be, I think, a rather unique situation for a cup final. And off we go into the 1982 Scottish Cup final with Gordon Strachan immediately picked up by Alec Miller. Alec Miller, who will, I'm quite sure, be called upon to play a marking game. Touched away, and a neat touch down there by DL. One of the young Rangers men who have come on well this season. Sandy Jardine. 5 cup medals he already has. Rangers with the win. Dawson. Very coolly forward. McDonald. That's Miller. It's high and away over. And the first major misjudgment of the day by Alec Miller, who's played up front for Rangers. In fact, I think he's played in virtually every position for Rangers bar goalkeeper. Simpson. Picked off very quickly though, and Dawson. McGee got there, but the long leg of Colin Jackson coming in. Strachan trying to take his man on. Neat little jinking movements again. Enticing the player to come towards him, and another free kick for that late tackle by Dawson. Dawson protesting about it, but there's no question that that was a free kick, and Strachan is already a marked man, and perhaps more than metaphorically speaking too. So we have a free kick to Aberdeen in a very good situation. Well, that's a good curling ball there, McLeish. The first real effort we've had in the game. Exactly 4 minutes gone, and the big red-haired internationalist coming up to try his luck at that. Strachan getting the free kick out of that and floated this in, and there was a header there by McLeish. That'll be a throw to Rangers as John McMaster. What a useful player this man is. Beautiful player when he gets into his stride. That's good play there. John McDonald and Russell. Good tackle by Miller. Well, the referee didn't think it was a good tackle. I think he's given a free kick. Maybe a trifle harsh on Willie Miller there. Willie Miller, who'll certainly go to Spain with Scotland. That's a Cooper free kick. There's Colin Jackson. And I think he did a bit of climbing. Yes, it's a free kick. Nevertheless, Paul, he was up there.
Yes, the 2 centre-backs have been pushing up at all set pieces, Archie. He comes in, he just lays his arm on McLeish as he's jumping. Definite free kick.
Kennedy. Strachan, now what can he do here? Just broke away from him. Still danger on for Rangers. Brilliant play by McMaster. But he killed it with the wrong foot. I think he's better on his left. But an intelligent build-up with players going in various directions and good linking work. And I think McMaster perfectly entitled to try his chance there. Jim Bett, who really hasn't got going in the match so far. Cooper, away he goes. Brilliant ball by Cooper. DL. Then it goes into John McDonald, he scored. 1-0 for Rangers. A quite superb goal by John McDonald. With 15 minutes gone, the Rangers supporters in ecstasy. There's the score. Now, McDonald is renowned for his finishing, and that beautiful ball by Cooper in midfield set it up. Push forward there, and watch the running of DL. DL did a lot of good work for Rangers, and this is where it was valuable, turning quickly, and look at this deft little header. That was pushed forward, and watch this turn by DL as we give you the goal again from behind, and that is quite superb finishing. Rangers are 1-up. Well, Rugby was hard in again, and that's why this time, dragging Jackson away out, the very thing that Paul Sturrock said Aberdeen should be doing much more frequently. Referee in the way. Oh, look at that lovely work by Strachan. There's a second tackle. McMaster and away by Jackson at the stretch. There's Rugby. Aberdeen exerting more pressure, coming back into the game again. And Alec Bullock goes right across. Even Kennedy's pace couldn't get round the edge of the Rangers' defence. Aberdeen's first corner kick of the match. And about 12 minutes of the first half gone. That's a good-looking ball again at Jackson. Hard hit there by Simpson. And there's a floating equaliser by Alec McLeish. 1-1, a superb goal. That really was brilliantly taken. 33 minutes of the first half gone, and Aberdeen's central defender brings his team alive again with as cute a goal as you'll see at any time. And the fact is so reminiscent of a goal that Gordon Strachan scored recently against him. Just watch this as the ball breaks down here. A beautiful piece of skill. McLeish wondering what to do with it. He decided, let's go for the top corner, and he made it. Well, this is always a spectacular goal to see when somebody curls it right of the fence. Brilliantly taken. Willie Miller very awkward with it. Deck to Russell, to Cooper. Cooper brilliantly running, getting it to that left side. Great play. Russell, oh, Sandy Jordan going through. Nice neat tackle there by Kennedy, and John Hewitt comes away at great pace. This is a good counter-attack by Aberdeen. Strachan may try one on his own, and it's a brilliant save. Stewart got his hand to that, I think. This was the counter-attack, and watch how cutely Strachan decided to come forward, take it on his own, and there was a hand to that. Gordon Strachan. Simple, straightforward knockback by John McClellan as the half-time whistle goes, and Hampden, both sets of supporters, Rangers and Aberdeen, rising to the two set of players. Aberdeen won, Rangers won. The goal, first goal scored by John McDonald there, a beautifully deft header from an excellent break initiated by Cooper to DL. The header in, and Aberdeen storming back with a big fella you just saw blinkingly flash up the tunnel. Alec McLeish showing that he's not only a stopper said to have, but an immaculate and highly skillful finisher curling the ball around the side, it is indeed a very open game. So we go into the second half. Sandy Jardine, who has 5 cup medals in his pocket in the past, is in the dressing room, not recovered from that knock, and the score is 1-1, and the game is infinitely wider open than we thought it would be at the start.
Actually, I think McAdam will take a marking job on Strachan. It'll just be a straight swap, Miller to right back, McAdam marking Strachan.
Well, this could be very interesting indeed. Colin McAdam, of course, came to Rangers as McGee going forward there, and I think the referee just waves play on. Colin McAdam came as a striker, but of course he played as a defender very often too for Motherwell. Gale lays it out very nicely, but Cooper picks up, and McLeish. Russell to Cooper. Oh, it's good play by Cooper. Jackson combining very well. Bet did all the running for Rangers there. Down he goes, waves play on, the referee does. And that's drilled in, and that was a miss. That was a blatant miss by Rangers. And I think the very presence of the two players caused a bit of confusion there, Paul.
I think Aberdeen were surprised there was no offside.
Well, certainly confused everybody, and it went, and it looked to me as if DL was offside.
Yeah.
Certainly looked as if he was in an offside position. Russell can't get out of that. As a good ball there. Dougie Bell playing well since he came on as a substitute. Strachan floats that in delicately. Feels for a penalty there, but Strachan gets up. A good ball indeed. Oh, that's kicked away by Black. Total anguish by Eddie Black. I think he tried too fine a touch on it. All he needed to do was turn his head to the left, and it would have gone in. He tried to do something that John McDonald had done in getting his goal, but it was too fine a touch. Look at it. 14 minutes remaining. The still confident Aberdeen supporters. Ludwig.
It's the ball.
That was an intelligent ball. There's Kennedy, wants to finish, got it alive. It's a good one. Oh, that was McGee coming up fast. Killing that there was a corner, but that's exactly the move that Aberdeen wanted. Good running by Kennedy. And he had a lot of support, a lot of players coming in. Look at the way Strachan just brushed it to the side, and McGee couldn't put it the right side of the post. Up comes John McClelland and Cooper and McAdam. And a brilliant save from that DL header. That was a very difficult ball to take. Excellent header down. There's McLean. Wants a 1-2 and gets it. Good looking ball by McLean, and that's off the crossbar. Still there. Willie Miller away. Rangers almost putting it away. What a game this is. Certainly one of the best cup finals I've been at for a long time. Strachan, that's a free kick. Well, Leighton, when that came off the bar, looked as if he thought the danger was over. It certainly wasn't. Dougie Bell goes forward. 5 minutes remaining. Cooper, will he let fly? He does. Couple of yards over the bar. Still good play. We'll see him now do two things at either end of the park. Try to finish and defending very well as well. Now this really was a miss by Rangers. Well, at least Eddie Cooper did very intelligently getting forward, realising the ball had not gone over the line. We're into injury time, well into it now. And there it is. The full 90 minutes are up, and we'll be playing extra time in the cup final. It has been a quite extraordinary game, full of quality football, certainly much closer than I thought it would be. Both teams have had excellent chances, particularly Aberdeen in the last 20 minutes. They looked a quality team, and I wonder why rugby's being singled out by Alec Ferguson for a lecture there, but he's certainly annoyed about something. Well, what a prospect we have for the next half hour. And yet again we go into extra time. We had extra time in the cup final last year, and Paul Sturrock knows what it means to get into a final half hour as we now do. The score is still 1-1. Forward by Strachan. Jackson, and that looked very awkward indeed. Strachan wants to take that. That's an intelligent ball by Strachan, and the referee thinks it was taken much too quickly.
Actually, as I said earlier, the longer the game goes on, the more chance of Rangers coming back into the game.
Well, the Rangers have been hemmed back in the past 20-25 minutes. Haven't been coming forward all that much, and there is McLean. Bet. It's a better break by Bet. Bet on his own. Bell's with him, and good recovery won by Dougie Bell. Bet hasn't been able to shake himself into a positive game. He went forward there with the intention of going on his own. Strachan. Well, that's a brilliant ball. McGee, he scored! Mark McGee has put Aberdeen into the lead. 2-1. The very break that Aberdeen have been fighting so hard for. That is a very vital goal indeed. Away went Strachan, and watch this quite superb pass. Floats it right beyond the defence, and McGee down, triumphantly turning away. Loaded in well. There's Jackson trying to go up. Russell, well knocked away by Willie Miller. Here's McGee. This is a good-looking attack. He's got to Parkman now. Black. Surely he must put it away. Oh, brilliant save. Stewart again, saving Rangers. The danger is still on, but that relieves it as McLean picks it up. That was brilliant goalkeeping by Stewart. McAdam. Bet. Strachan gets away. That's a fatal mistake by the Rangers captain. Here's Strachan. What's he going to try and do? He can't. This is one of the men of the match. Jim Stewart. And there's been a collision between Dawson and Strachan down nearby the post.
That's two fantastic saves from Jim Stewart there. World class, the first one.
1 against 1. The narrowing of the angle perfect, and then getting down and trying to use his body, realizing the ball was going higher than that and getting the hand up. McGee running very well. And it's still there. What's McGee going to do? It must be. Yes. Strachan has made it 3-1. And that is it, I would imagine. The little man tumbling over with joy as the Rangers defence widened, the gaps appeared, and he pumped it away. Somehow or other, Alec Miller had a blind spot. He looked as if he had that ball under his control. He stumbled, and there was McGee shoving it across, and look how gratefully that was received. That Paul does it.
Well, that's it all over now, Archie. Rangers seem to be in 6s and 7s here. There's no marking at all in the box.
And there's the end of the first half of extra time. Aberdeen leading by 3 goals to 1. 10 minutes of extra time remaining. Cooper. Here's Kennedy. Strachan. Away goes Cooper. Cooper with a great chance. Cooper must make it 4. He does. Oh. He could hardly believe he got through eventually. And one of Aberdeen's great young players makes it 4-1. And Aberdeen are running rapid. Away went Cooper. Colin Jackson was really stepped out. And watch the way the youngster kept going forward. As I said, he could only believe the ball broke there. And then, whoop. It's well nigh over. One wonders why Eric Black is bothering to do that. The referee is about to blow, and he has. Aberdeen have won the Scottish Cup for the first time in 12 years. There is a time, a delighted Alec Ferguson, and John Gregg immediately over to Ferguson to congratulate him. And the sad figure of Gregg departs as Aberdeen pick up the rejoicing. There is Roy Miller. Here is the jubilation. There's a kiss and there's a cup.
An absolutely marvellous finish for Aberdeen. Quite superb play, the quality and the class telling in the end. And here is the undoubtedly delighted Aberdeen manager. One of the best days of your life, Alec.
Oh yes, I mean, well, 2 years ago was probably the finest, but you know, this is icing the cake. I think everyone wishes to win the Scottish Cup in their lifetime. Well, I've done it for the first time in my life.
While your players are celebrating, you deserve a break, but I don't think you're going to get a break. What are your plans now?
Well,
I mean, the immediate plans. You're not going straight back to Aberdeen.
No, we're stopping off in Persia. A
Secret
retreat in Persia. But tell you, we're going to have some night.
A long night, yeah.
Oh,
and back in triumph to the city tomorrow.
Yes, we should be at the park about 2. We'll go through the city before.
I think there'll be a few there.
Oh, there'll be a few there, all right.